What's up, guys? Autofanatic. So you guys have asked me for over 2 years when I posted my very first video showing the custom splash guards that I made for my red GT350 on the channel. For some reason, I just never pursued making the mold and the tooling and thinking that this was a viable option up until I crafted the ones for my Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio, which has exploded with interest around the world. So when I took delivery of my new GT350R back in October of 2019, I had plans to do this initially right off the top. I said, this time around, I'm going to make these, I'm going to design them, and I'm going to perfect them. So I'm going to show you guys here today the kits. These are all handmade by me, and I'm going to explain to you a little bit about what went on in development of making these kits so damn effective. So here's the pieces right here. These are all hand cut. I have tooling and a jig made. These are all done, multiple processes, and these take a very long time for me to do by hand. So going forward, if the demand picks up and this is a viable option and I possibly find a distributor, then I would like to automate the production and of course bring the cost down. So what you're going to get in the kit, you're going to get a left and right specific splash guard. You're going to get some 3M adhesion promoter either in a towelette or a stick. You're going to get some alcohol prep pads. You're going to get a couple of push pins. You're going to get some 3M VHB tape. You're going to get the detailed step-by-step instructions. Now, when I developed this kit, I did a couple of things on the car and people thought I was crazy when I was doing it. So this here is very thick, heavy grade magnetic vinyl, and this is a template that I crafted for the rear impact zone. I'm going to put a photo in the video right now. You guys can see exactly where it goes. So what I ended up doing when I was testing this shape and size went through 12 different revisions because I wanted to make it the most effective, the lightest, and I just wanted it to work the best it possibly can for people that are going to be running a GT350R, a track spec, and this also will work on a GT Mustang, a standard GT Mustang. No matter what package you have, this will also work. If you're lowering your car, you're doing real aggressive wheels and offsets, whether you're running the Toyo 888s or you're running the Pilot Sport Cup 2s, whatever, this is going to save your car. It's going to keep the car cleaner, and it's going to save you guys having rock chips all over the bottom of your car. So what I did with the vinyl, I made this for both sides of the car, and then on the bottom of the doors and the bottom of the rocker panels and the bottom of the fenders, I bought some Expel rolls of PPF film, and I just generically cut it and I placed it under the car, and I knew the rear impact zone is really where the grunt of the damage is, and you could probably see it on camera, all the dimples of the rocks. I wanted to make this the most effective splash guard on the market. There's another company that makes splash guards, but they are not that effective, especially if you're doing an R model or a lowered, more aggressive offset wheel and tire package, whether you're doing Forge Lines, Project 6GR, Signature wheels, whatever you guys are using. If you're going wide, you're going sticky with the Pilot 4S, you're doing like a 305 or a 315 in the front and a 325 in the back, this is a must-have. And like I said, the amount of time I went into, and I'm going to show you some clips here. This is just me driving continuously, day after day after day, testing, putting the camera in different angles, and just making sure that when I played the footage back in the computer, I could see exactly where those rocks are being thrown, so I could fine-tune the width and the length and the thickness of this, you know, millimeter by millimeter. And I would just pull over on the side of the highway and I would just pop them off because I had some temporary mechanical fastening system that I created, and then I would just put on another shape, and I would keep going until I would come back and I would replace these pieces of vinyl, and I would see the least amount of pebbling and damage. I would see the least amount of impact on the tape on the bottom of the doors, and also I would monitor the pebbling all along the inside section where it touches the wheel well. Now, another thing I want to tell you guys too, for anybody that's, you know, into custom cars, you can mount these either way. I recommend in the instructions texture side towards the rear, similar to the way these cars are made. But you could also do it the other way. You could vinyl wrap these, you could bring these to an auto body shop, and they could color match them if you want, if you're concerned about the aesthetics, but it's very, very easy to do. So we're going to go outside right now. I'm going to show you some more detail on the splash guards. I'm going to show you the exact condition of my Shelby GT350R, driving through some of the worst roads in the New York tri-state area, hitting potholes and gravel. the tires are picking them up and spitting them up all over the side of the car. And these guys right here, the autofanatic splash guards, literally have saved my paint. I don't have one single rock chip anywhere on my car right now. So a lot of guys ask me, how do you keep your car so, well kept, what I have in PPF? This is pretty much how I did it on my red car, and the guy that got the red car knows the condition of that car was absolutely incredible, and that was a daily driven car for 2 years. So let's go outside right now. I'm going to show you some more detail on the splash guards mounted. All right, guys, so we're outside. I just want to show you guys a close-up of the custom splash guards and how I made them and how they sit onto the fender apron of the car. So if you look down here, there's a lot of dust and dirt. A lot of that's coming through the opening here as the wheels are kicking them up. You could see the Pilot Sport Cup 2s, they throw rocks everywhere. But I just want to give you guys a good close-up. This is the bottom of my car. There's no PPF. There is nothing on here at all. No vinyl, and there's not one single rock chip. That I put that heavy grade vinyl as I was designing this shape and perfecting the shape of this. So that vinyl went from this line down to here, because this is the most prone area for getting rock chips. This whole area becomes pebbled, and you can see it here. The car is perfectly clean. So there's hundreds and hundreds of miles of testing. I have over 100 hours into this, fine-tuning, perfecting, and trying to get this thing perfect for you guys, and I finally achieved it. So that's that. That's my Shelby GT350R. The paint is flawless. There's no paint protection film. This is a hell of a lot cheaper than doing Expel all over the bottom of your car. And even if you guys have the Expel wrap, don't think that by not having this, the rocks are going to get thrown through this opening here, and it's going to destroy the PPF. And PPF is pretty damn expensive. If you guys do the full doors and the rear impact area and the front fenders, that could cost you about $1,000 per side. So that's just something to consider. For what I'm selling these things for, this is just added peace of mind, handmade by me. You guys know that buy stuff in my store, the quality of what I do, and that's pretty much where it's at. So stay tuned to the channel for more content. And like I said, you guys have asked for this since I showed it on my channel over 2 years ago. Now I finally took the initiative, I made the tooling, I perfected it, and I actually fine-tuned it. And now that I have the 350R with the wider stance and the stickier tires, it just made a hell of a lot of sense to put these things now into a light production run. So I'll see you guys soon. Please visit the AutoFanatic website today. Place your order. Please give me a couple of days to hand fabricate these and piece the kits together, and then you will get an email as soon as they're boxed up and ready to ship. And thanks for watching, and thanks for the continued support, and stay tuned for more products and more automotive content on the channel real soon. See you guys later.